So the day I got my driver's license, oh man, that's thinking back. So I was 16. I had taken young drivers. It was winter time. I was using the young driver instructor's car, and I guess I just wasn't as familiar with it, or you're nervous or whatever. You're 16 years old. And I remember going to do my driving test, and I actually failed. And I did it in Aurora, where that was the big testing center. And so I ended up failing it because I had too much fog on the windows. So the guy cited me for not knowing the controls in the car. And then also we did a parallel parking thing, but we did this parallel parking and it wasn't against a curb. It was actually like a drop off ditch. So it was sort of in a state neighborhood, Aurora, that this gentleman took me through. And so I was really nervous about the drop off and everything else. And so he cited me because I was too far away from the curb and actually failed me. So I don't know why. There's a lot of things I don't remember in my life, but somehow I remember that. So my brother, like most older brothers, he was 6 years older. And so he didn't really want to hang out with me or anything. And he was kind of an asshole a lot of the time. But I will say he felt really bad for me. And what he did is, so he called around, and back then Peterborough was a very small little town, and I couldn't get a license test in Aurora for another 90 days after I failed it, or it was at least 60 days. It was a long time, especially when you're excited about getting your license. So my brother called around. My brother was always off on Mondays, and so he said, look, I'll take you on my day off. We'll go to Peterborough. And I actually took a standard truck, one of my dad's company vehicles, and I actually took a standard, went and did the test in Peterborough, passed with flying colors. And it's funny because my motorhome is a big Class A motorhome, and I had to get a Class A, or I had to get a Class D license to drive it, so a D's in because of the weight rating of the truck. And I actually went to Lindsay because I could go really quick. I could get an appointment within a week or 10 days. And again, went out and passed it. But I'm not saying small town people are less, they don't look at the detail as much as the city people, but certainly I think there's a more relaxed vibe out there. And absolutely for me, I'm grateful for my brother in that one brotherly love moment where he helped me get my license.